Hey guys, welcome back to Fixin' It, and today we're going to change the front struts on this 2010 Honda Pilot. Alright guys, jack up the car, remove the wheel. This is your strut right here. And we're going to start by removing the bracket for this brake line right here. That's a 12 millimeter right there. Just move it out of the way. Next, we're going to remove this bracket for the ABS sensor, and that's a 10 millimeter right here. Next, you need to detach the sway bar link from the top here. On the stock sway bar link, this is going to be a 17 millimeter nut, and then you can hold the middle with an Allen key. I think it's 5 millimeter. Chances are, if you still got the stock one in there, it's going to be all rusted out. You're going to have to cut it off. These are aftermarket. These are Moogs. So this is an 18 millimeter nut, and you can hold it back with an 18 millimeter wrench. All right, guys, this has a little tension on it. Just jack up this suspension to take the tension out of this, and then it should come out. Next, we got to take off these bolts. These are 24 millimeters on both sides, okay? Need a breaker bar for that. Yeah, that's tight. All right, that's broken loose. Let's try this one. Oh man. All right, guys, if you need some extra leverage, get yourself a pipe. I just took this one right out of the jack and use it to get that leverage you need to break this loose. There you go. All right, guys, this should come out now. All right. Now these guys should come out. We're not gonna take them out all the way. We're gonna disconnect it from the top first. Okay, next, pop the hood, and you're gonna take off this cover. Just pry it open with a little screwdriver. And in here you have 14 millimeter bolts, 3 of them. Don't touch the middle one, so it's just these 3 on the outside. All right, I'm just gonna break these loose first. Get in there. All right, guys, I broke these loose. If you have a problem getting to that back one, you can always take off this clip. There's a clip that holds over here, and then you can lift this up higher so you could get under there. Now I could get my power ratchet here. Okay, these guys are out, and now you're able to come down here and finish removing these guys and yanking out the whole thing out. All right, just be careful when you do this, you don't mess up these guys. So, there you go. All right, you got your old strut next to your new strut. Make sure they look the same. That's the part number for the left, part number for the right. And I went with Monroe's again. A lot of people don't like Monroe's. They say they're crap. I have no problem with them. I had this one on there for 6 years, and it seemed to work well. But I also live in South Jersey where the roads are smooth. If you live up in New York City or North Jersey with a bunch of potholes, you may want to get something nicer like KYBs. But otherwise, these are good for my purpose. All right, let's throw these on. All right, guys. Just put in the new strut the same way the old one came out. Just watch this line. There you go. Line up the holes on top. There you go. And then just line up the spindle. And maybe grab a bolt or something just to hold it in place. Oop. There you go. Now we're gonna put the nuts on top. All right, guys, these are the nuts they gave you, but they look kind of flimsy, so I'm just gonna reuse the stock ones. All right, put on your sway bar link. All right, put on this bracket for the sensor. On this brake hose. All right, don't forget to put this cover on. It's gonna go from the bottom first. So just clips in place. Check it out, guys. Hold on. Just gotta throw the wheel back on and repeat the process on the other side. Don't forget to get a wheel alignment. I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.